Hello, guten Tag to all of our Bundesliga fans listening. It's the Airbuds Podcast. My name is Jamel Johnson.
My name is Mike Benner, and Guten Tag to you.
What's up? What's up, Benner? Happy fine basketball to you, Benner.
Fine basketball to you. It feels just fine right now, right?
It's fine.
I cannot get excited about the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers.
Dog, no, I was almost excited when it was 12 zip and the Pacers came back. I was excited.
Yeah, no, it looked like the Pacers, had a win in them, but I just find these two teams to be very boring.
Look, it's the battle for Larry Bird's heart.
Oh my God!
Winner of the series gets rights to Larry Bird once and for all.
Winner of the series gets a French lick from Larry Bird.
You get a French lick. You get a crepe Suzette right up your taint. You get a taint Suzette.
Do we even bother with business anymore? Does it feel disingenuous to do business now that we only have like 2 weeks left in the show?
I don't know, because then the rhythm is just became a part of the script of the show. I think the fans love business. They write in all the time. They say, "Hey,
all right, time for business.
When y'all talk
Everybody
that business
get ready."
Talk, that's what gets the streets.
Oh no,
poppling.
Is my internet connection already crapping out?
The silence denotes that he agrees.
Jamel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man, am I gonna have to fucking edit this thing?
Well, I did say something funny, at least. So
I was talking too, so who knows?
Oh Lord.
I'll listen back and I'll see if I need to edit it. Business time. Everybody's favorite topic on the show is business. If you want to support the buds, go to patreon.com/airbudspod. $5 gets you bonus episodes, gets you exclusive videos that I made for a defunct website that no one ever saw.
Ooh.
Gets you Jamel's thoughts on the WNBA. Gets you access to the Discord. That's patreon.com/airbudspod. And hey, we only got a couple weeks left, but go to iTunes. I'm sorry, iTunes. That hasn't been a thing forever. Apple Podcasts.
Go to iTunes. Go to iTunes house. Go to
Open
iTunes
up iTunes house. Yeah, go to iTunes house and click the 5-star button on Airbuds Pod in person. Go to Spotify, give us a good review. And that is that.
Yeah, and write a review if you've bought drugs from a guy who was calling himself iTunes.
Should I go check? I haven't looked at our reviews in a long time. Should I go look and get my feelings hurt right now, live on air?
Maybe not right now. Maybe like 45 minutes from now.
Okay, I'll open it up and I'll have it ready. I'll end the episode with it.
Jesus. All right, well, now I feel happy about basketball because I just...
What?
Well, never mind. I thought it would feel good to apologize to you, but it doesn't. I'm sorry, Benner. I'm sorry. First off, technically, I only lost you $270. It wasn't. Keep that in mind. But you were right, and I was wrong about the Wolves.
For listeners that don't know, Peter Moses, the third Airbud that is not here today, convinced us to place a bet on the Timberwolves to make the Eastern, or I'm sorry, what if they made the Eastern Conference Finals? That would be a huge bet to make.
Are they going East next year? Who's going East next year? Or whenever who's getting a new team? Seattle, Vegas? Isn't there
probably
some information?
Seattle and Vegas. The Grizzlies probably make the most sense to go East, right?
Yeah, they must.
Geographically, yeah. But anyways, Peter convinced us to make a bet on the Timberwolves going to the Western Conference Finals that would have won us, I don't know what, like $1,000?
It wasn't. It was for them to make the NBA finals, not the
Oh, right,
Western
right, right,
Conference
right.
finals.
Sorry.
So
Yeah.
they would have had to get through this round, but it would have won $1,000. We put down 100, get back 1,000, so that's like a 900. So we would have split. We each put in $33,
We
and
would have
we would
gotten
have gotten
$333.
$333.
Um, then the Wolves dropped a couple games, and I got outvoted to cash out the bet early. We
Yeah,
won. What did we win? Like $30 on our bet.
yeah. We basically doubled our money. It was like $200. We put in
Um,
100. We got back 200.
no, it was a safe bet, but you know what? You guys are the veteran betters, and I am but a novice in this field, so
Which is
I
why
bow
you
to
were the
you.
most qualified. Being a veteran better is such a loser mentality. We should have went with you, dog. How did you know that the Nuggets were going to blow a 20-point lead at home in a game 7? First
I
time
think
in history.
I did not know that. I just believed in the Wolves. That's all.
Which is insane. No one's ever believed in the Wolves.
I'm Wolves filled, man. Joe
They
Mandy must be
fixed.
so happy. We got to get Joe Mandy on if they
Yeah,
go
that's true.
if the Wolves go to the finals. We got to get him back,
I'll at least,
and
because
I can
they've seen this
accidentally
before.
insult him again.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I was
fixed
trying to
Wolves.
compliment him.
Was Kanye? Are they going to have Kanye at the game now that the Wolves are good? Since they
I think
fixed the
so.
Wolves.
Yeah, they have to.
That was my favorite tweet. I'm gonna fix Wolves,
Okay,
and then somebody
now I
was
know
like,
why he said it. Yeah, he
"Yeah,
did it. He fixed them. They're in the Western Conference Finals.
yeah, yeah, exciting
Um,
stuff."
if they win tonight, if the Wolves beat the Mavericks tonight, I'm going to retweet that tweet and say he did it.
Bruh, I have to believe in the Mavs just to be proven right about this bet thing, but it does seem like it's the Wolves' time. How did the Mavs even beat a team with 10 7-foot guys?
I don't know because I kind of don't believe in the Mavs at all, but that's just me.
I mean, but what if Luka's fine? If Luka's like 100% healthy, he's got like 3 days off. He changed his diaper.
He's never 100% healthy. He's smoking hookahs and eating cheeseburgers every night.
Nah, he went to Trill Burgers. He got a vegan burger with some cashews in it. He's good. He's good to go.
Well, let's talk about the most boring Eastern Conference Finals in memory: the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics.
How can you say it was boring? We had a buzzer beater in game 1.
It was definitely a fun game, but I just can't get it up for these teams. I didn't mean it that to be sexual.
You did. Because what
No, I
is
did
it?
not. I
Yeah,
did
you
not.
did.
I did not.
Is it because nobody's hot on the Pacers? Is that the problem?
There isn't really a hot guy on the Pacers, is there?
Except maybe Miles Turner if you like ascots.
Someone tweeted last night that if they reboot Joanna Man, Miles Turner should get the first phone call.
Just about its existence, not even for a part.
I think they were implying that he should star in it, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But
Yeah.
listen, that's okay. So I get
I
it.
don't even know what that means. I just laughed at it. It's funny.
But the problem there, I see what your problem is. Nobody on the Pacers is hot. And their best players dress like weirdos. It's like when a hot person dresses bad intentionally to not turn anybody on. I feel like it's intentional. We all, you've met a person like this, somebody who was hot, and then one day they were just like, fuck this being hot shit. I'm shaving 3/4 of my hair off. I'm drawing weird lines all over the place, and I'm just not gonna be hot anymore.
Is that what Derek White did to his head?
Kinda. See, he conceded. He conceded. He, you know what I'm saying, to the union, and the rest of it. Yeah, there's just
I guess I know
no.
what you mean. I was at a local LA bar, Waltz, last night, and there are a lot of guys with seemingly intentionally bad haircuts where I'm like, You would be handsome if you did not have the weirdest possible mullet you could have chosen to have.
See,
Yeah.
it's a unisex thing, and it feels like a decision.
Mhm.
These people be like, "All right, you want to fuck me, right? What about now? I dare you to want to fuck me. I have I have every joint in my body is pierced. You can't even. I'm an unfuckable human.
Challenge accepted for me in every case. No discrimination.
Motherfuckers with so many fucking piercings. It's like you trying to fuck a bed frame. You trying to fuck through a metal.
Uh,
And that
see,
is the Indiana Pacers. That's Tyrese Halliburton's wardrobe.
Jaylen Brown, I think he might fall under the like realm of like hot guy that has chosen to look bad, maybe.
Mm, well, is hot guy who's not trying to look bad, but he's not interested in being interesting to talk to. He doesn't care what the baddies have to say. He's fucking up the vibes at the party. He's
But
always making things serious.
his beard and hair combo make him look like a Virtua Fighter character.
For sure. He
Yeah,
definitely looks like the big dude with the shits.
yeah.
Damn. I heard they're bringing Virtua Fighter back. I hope it's true so I could never play it.
They're rebooting shitty games again.
Yeah, they're rebooting Virtua Fighter so there could be a fighter for me to ignore.
One of the worst fighting games ever that was only notable because it was like, hey, it's kind of 3D, and then you try to play it and it's like unplayable because the controls are so fucking awful.
Yeah, that sounds like the one.
Um,
That Tekken though, can I please make a call? I have finally, our dear friend of the program, the Fogey, she gave me a gaming PC, and I only play Tekken on it. My name is Broccoli House on Tekken. Somebody please send me a friend request, or I will stop playing Tekken. So come and fucking get me. I'm
did
tired
you
of
just
playing
say
randoms online.
when do we quest?
Friend request. You heard
Please
me.
be his friend. Look, listen how cute he is.
Please,
Please.
you can
Um,
you can you niggas please find me on Tekken and add me on Tekken?
um, Jamal, can I make a public apology to TJ McConnell?
Yes, it's about time.
TJ, listen, you were bad on the Sixers. I understand you were a fan favorite. You were the little guy. You're the little guy that could. You made the team against all odds. Making the NBA in general was a tall order for you, but you did it and you got on the team and you had some fun moments, but overall, you were bad on the Sixers. And I was happy to see you go. But now you've worked your way into being an impact player on a Eastern Conference Finals team. You've had a great playoffs. You had a great Game 7 against the Knicks. Good for you. I can't believe that you at 5'8" are somehow unguardable in the paint. Way to go. I'm sorry that I said you sucked, even though you did.
Now, apology accepted. See, the thing you got to understand, especially in regards to yesterday, any white guy in the Garden is a +10.
That's a good
Doesn't
point.
matter. Doesn't matter what team. Over on all whites in game 2. Over whatever. Pick your stat column.
TJ McConnell versus Peyton Pritchard was kind of like the Spider-Man meme, right?
Buddy, it was the matchup the city's been waiting for.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts was going crazy. They was handing out free big ass tubs of iced coffee.
I fucking hate that McConnell kid, but he could be a Celtic.
He'd be one of the greatest Celtics ever. And they had the game on I was at the Sparks game last night in Long Beach, which it is a little dark in there. The shadows are a little strange.
Why
But
was it in
there
Long Beach?
is in a pyramid. I don't know. Are there like concerts at Staples? Are they doing renovations or
I have no idea. It seems
sometimes
like
they play down there. This is not the first time they've played
no,
in Long
it
Beach.
happens every once in a while, but it's usually because the Lakers or the Clippers are in the playoffs, right?
Yeah. That's what maybe the crypto.com guys are just in there dancing by themselves.
Which is counting their bitcoins,
I
just
it was
laying
cool
them
though.
out all over the floor. Yeah.
It was cool though. They had if you didn't buy tickets from a third party or whatever, they just had like flat rate at the door.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? It was like 23 to get in the building. Weird building, weird pyramid. No idea why it's a pyramid. I know why it's blue. I mean, Long Beach is Crip Central, so it's good that it's blue at least. And
The pyramid.
yeah, but they had like a VIP section. They had like a weird VIP section behind the backboard where there was like a bar and they had the game, they had the finals game on. So I'm like watching the finals. Also, the building is wide open as fuck. So like I can see what's going on in the VIP. I'm watching the Celtics game from the regular seats. And I'm looking at the VIP.
Is it kind of insulting to what's happening on the floor to have another basketball game on a big screen that
And then
everybody can see?
it wasn't the biggest screen. It wasn't
Okay.
like a Jumbotron level. It was like a 30, 40-inch TV.
Oh, okay.
And it was not facing the game. And it was at the part of there were no seats on this part of the court. It was basically they had like a press area, just like a couple rows of tables and then this like weird little VIP thing. And like it wasn't like there were people in seats behind it, but I was off to the side and you could
And
just sort of watch the game.
what was the result of the game last night, Jamel?
Sparks won the fucking game. Sparks beat the Mystics. The Mystics are the only team in the league that has not won a game.
But I think they have two sellouts so far, right?
Something like it.
Yeah, attendance way up in WNBA. ESPN has weirdly decided to hate Caitlin Clark for clicks, I guess.
What? No. What are they
Yeah,
doing?
they've been talking all kinds of shit about Caitlin Clark being bad.
Oh, come on, guys. She's a rookie in the hardest league ever to be in.
Yeah.
It's
But
damn near impossible for rookies. Everybody knows.
you know what, though? Ratings up, attendance up. Way to go,
And,
W.
and the game in the Long Beach was fun, even though the Mystics lost. Cameron Brink looked great. Ugh.
Like hotness wise.
Like both ways, Benner. You little perv. She was dressed mad crazy. She was in like baggy. Her shit was baggy, but it was tucked in. So it was like she had her shorts like up past her belly button,
I feel
but
like a
it was
lot of
like
Sparks
baggy.
players do that. They roll their shorts so they're really short and they
Well,
wear them high. Yeah.
all the girlies roll shorts.
Yeah.
Girls been rolling shorts since shorts came out.
But I feel like the Sparks especially is like everybody on the team does it.
It's kind of like how the Yankees can't have facial hair. They all got to roll their.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Fucking Sparks. Ugh. God damn. The Mystics, you know what? I'm going to say something crazy. We need to fire the coach, dog. No more Nepo babies, dog.
Who's the Mystics coach?
The coach is Eric Tebow. Eric Tebow is Mike Tebow's son, who was the coach when we won the title. He coached there for mad long. Tebow was on the staff. The son was on the staff for mad long. And we made the playoffs last year. Fine. But last night he did some dumb shit, and I was very upset.
He is like your age.
I should be the coach.
You should be the coach.
Well, at least I wouldn't have called this timeout. All right, so it's like a back and forth game, Benner. And then like we're down one with the ball. It's like a crazy possession. It's a broken play. They almost get a steal. We get it back. We're swinging it around. And then the coach calls a timeout with 9 seconds left. He calls a timeout in the middle of a live play on offense. Then we come out the timeout, get a fucking shot clock violation anyway.
I've
And
had
then,
enough of that fat bastard.
and then lose the game. And then lose the game. And then run out of timeouts and lose the game.
It should be you out there.
It should be me. You know what I will say? Aaliyah Edwards took a step forward late in the game. She was getting dogged. De'Erica Hamby was killing her in the third quarter. Killing her. Her, one-on-one. Just her getting dogged to the point where I know she thought, maybe I should get rid of these braids. Maybe it's time for a haircut. And then came back in the fourth and got us back in the game. Played well. I was like, all right.
Jamal, I don't know if this is your career ambition or not, but like how many steps can we form a 5-year plan where you wind up as the Mystics head coach?
Well, that's already begun.
Oh, really? How many years
WNBA
are we
minutes. We are in 6 months. We're 6 months into my 5-year plan to becoming the Mystics head coach.
All right, we'll talk off air about what we can do to help.
Step 4 is getting a sweatsuit that fits me.
Step 5 is ending this podcast, probably.
Nah, that's step 3.
Okay.
Step 3 is ending the podcast. Man, so dumb. A timeout on offense? What's even the point?
Yeah, let them figure it out. Especially, it sounds like there was like 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
It was 9 seconds left on the shot clock. We're down 1. And truth be told, shouldn't even have been in the game. It took Aaliyah Edwards like waking up, getting a couple big buckets that she did not look like she was ever going to get in this game. And then, some other shit. We got this new backup point guard, our starting point guard. We also need a new point guard. I like our backup point guard. It's the best backup point guard we've had in a while, just like in terms of toughness on defense. But she passes too much.
Who's the backup point guard?
Julie Van Loo. She's a one of these old rookies. They're like 31-year-old rookie. I think she's the point guard for Belgium. She's nice, but just like it was a couple bad turnovers where she would have just had an open layup had she just took it herself.
Poor Julie Van Loo. She looks like every single player on the women's basketball team in my high school.
Yep.
It was just 12 Julie Van Loos, like literally. Yeah.
She's cool though. But look, we're 0-3. I'm already like blow it up, tank it. Because if we get Beckers, fuck it. Cool.
Yeah, that'll be worth it, right?
That would be worth it. Anything less than that, the fuck?
Just to wrap up the Pacers Celtics game, do you think this was a demoralizing loss for Indiana? I think because it was kind of their own shitty mistakes that lost them the game ultimately. Do you think they have a shot?
I don't know because Celtics lose game 2s. That's their thing.
That's true. And the series doesn't start until someone loses at home.
Yeah. It's like if I'm the Pacers, I have to think that this is still easier than playing in the Garden.
You don't think Celtics fans are maniacs also?
No, dude, I think they're maniacs, but correct me if I'm wrong. Are the refs doing a little more refereeing?
I actually thought especially in the first half, they were letting everything go. There's a
Okay, so
lot
you
of contact under the basket. There's a lot of guys just getting shoved from behind. Like so many
okay.
players just got like Al Horford like personally put like 8 people on the floor while like getting a rebound.
Any garden, it's anything goes.
Yeah.
Goddamn gardens, bro. Basketball. Yo, Benner, you know what I just realized?
What?
Basketball is wrought with toxic masculinity.
No, you don't say.
I swear to God, it just hit me. It was 75 years of niggas just getting thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
And we watch this shit.
We should switch to pickleball.
Bro,
What
let's
if we
go
did a
with
pickleball podcast?
pickle cast?
Pickle buds?
Pickle boys?
What's the least toxically masculine sport?
Ooh, great question. I, I, I wish I could say curling,
I was going to say curling too.
but they are getting hammered. But they do seem asexual when they curl.
I will say I have a friend who, right before the pandemic, moved from Philadelphia up to the Adirondacks in upstate New York.
The
And
Adirondacks, what'd you say? They got
the
Adderall up there?
Adirondacks, the mountains up in upstate New York.
Oh,
He moved
oh,
to
oh.
Lake Saranac, basically, and
Whoa.
there's nothing to do up there. And he decided to join a local curling team. And he basically was like, it is so wrought with like infighting and politics that he quit because he just was like, A, I'm like 15 years younger than everyone here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
B, I don't have the energy to like fight them on these politics. I'm like, he was like, he was like, within like 2 weeks, I was the best person on the team, but like I couldn't get on the court because of the politics.
Listen, bro. Sounds very familiar to me.
Yeah, but maybe it's still curling. Who knows? Speaking of curls,
What?
I don't have anything.
Yeah, I
Dallas
was like,
versus the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight, Jamel. Who do you have?
it's in Minnesota.
It's true.
Jesus.
The ghost
Unfortunately,
of Prince confirmed will be in attendance.
I it hell with
I,
it. I'm picking the Mavs.
I know you, Jamel. Look, all is forgiven. I know you feel like you need the Mavs to win so you can be right about not
I
winning
can't.
this
Well,
bet.
I it's like I feel like my soul is cursed until the Mavs win this series.
I think your soul was cursed before all of this.
Yeah, it's a great point. My time in Woodbridge was
My apologies to Jamel.
things did get cursable. I will say, man, why not the Mavs? Get out of here, Mavs.
I think the Timberwolves are deeper. I think they're more talented. Obviously, Luca and Kyrie are very good, but then I think, just they're a good team. And look, the Mavs are frauds has been my rallying cry for 4 seasons at this point. But
And mine has been nuh-uh.
but I reversed that this year.
Mine
I
has been nuh-uh the whole time.
I was like, they're good this year. I think they're actually a good team now, and they play well together. And but I just think they're not better than the Wolves.
And that's because of Nas Reed.
Nas Reed, I think, is a better fifth best player than the Mavs' fifth best player.
It does seem like Maxi Kleber would be more useful in this series than any other series. A little
But
bigger.
yeah, but he's just gonna collect fouls against Karl Anthony Towns and, I shudder to say it, Rudy Gobert.
I mean, but he just, yeah, sure. But, you just need Maxi to hit a few shots in the midst of collect. Man, fuck. No. Mavs. I mean, listen, just match it up for me. Who's on who? Who is the starting five for the Mavs?
You got Luka Doncic. You got
Mm.
Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mark Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mavs Man.
Yeah.
You got the weird horse guy that they had
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Who is different?
And then you have Hank Hill.
Okay, so who's gonna guard Hank Hill? Let's start there.
How tall was Hank Hill?
Hank Hill was probably a good he had to be a good 6'2".
He's listed as 6'2" on his driver's license. I am Hank Hill. What the fuck? That's my height.
Dog, I knew it.
Oh, but now do you know how tall Cotton Hill was?
Oh, the dad is short. The dad's 5'6".
He was 6'4" before his shins got blasted off in Vietnam, and now he's 5 foot tall.
5 even?
Yeah.
What?
I can't believe Wikipedia has all this.
I do not remember the shins getting blasted. Damn,
Oh
that's
yeah,
good.
that's why he was so short.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. King of
Are
the
you
rules.
are you telling me the Mavs have a height issue in this series?
I don't know. Let's see the Mavs roster and look at their heights.
How does Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford match up against Gobert and Cat and Nas Reed?
I think Daniel Gafford will be. I know he's been, a plus on offense. Surprisingly for the Mavs, I think he is going to get eaten alive by Rudy Gobert.
It does seem like it's the perfect matchup for Rudy Gobert,
Yeah,
and it's just if I'm the Mavs, they were rooting for the Nuggets real bad.
I agree with that. I think the Mavs definitely matched up better with the Nuggets. I think they're just a little more athletic than them, but I mean, the Wolves are the best defense in the league, Jamel.
But Luka can slow all that shit down. What does a defense matter when it's just 1-on-1 with Luka the whole game?
I think the Wolves went to every hookah bar in the city last night and poisoned all the tobacco.
All the apple flavored tobacco.
Yeah, what if we get like a Last Dance documentary in 20 years where Luca swears that 5 men came to his hotel room with a hookah that was poisoned?
Did we ever figure out what the porno was that was playing at the press conference?
Oh, friend of the podcast, Sydney Colson, said it was her.
It was just her.
Yeah. She's gotten very good at Twitter.
I mean,
She's always been very funny, but she's been on one lately.
I mean, what you think she was going to stop once she finally got the bags? Now
I
the
think that
bags are coming in.
I think it just made her more powerful.
It just made her more powerful, son. Really good stuff. Vegas lost last night. I was wrong about in the WNBA shit. I was wrong about the Fever. They looked good the other day, but they still are whatever.
They got to figure it out. I mean,
They got to figure it out.
they were an awful team that got Caitlin Clark. I don't think that's going to fix all your problems immediately. But yeah, man, they look okay.
But the Mercury, hey, they just were like, fuck it, Kalia Carper, you get the ball all the time.
I think that's a decent enough strategy right now for them.
Dog, if it's gonna be like this, she's about to get an MVP.
I would be very happy with that. Philadelphia's own Kalia Copper.
Bro.
The only Copper that I like, I think.
If it's gonna be like this, she's about to get an MVP.
Not a cab. There's one good one.
Scoring 38 in a women's game, she had 38 and 37 back to back. Scoring that in a women's game is incredible. It's 8 less minutes than a men's game.
It's like literally 25% less of a men's game, and she is putting up Jalen Brunson numbers.
Sick. Shouts out to them. I have no idea how Sophie Cunningham remains on this team. Do you think anybody likes her?
I was gonna bring her up, and that was kind of my question. like, like, how does she? She's just an asshole, right?
Seems like she's just an asshole, but listen, they have all deferred. I can only assume Sophie Cunningham was like, yo, hey Kalia, you are the dog. You are the alpha dog. This is your shit. I'm just gonna quietly vote for Trump over here. You got it though.
I don't think she's doing that quietly.
I'm gonna vote for Trump loud as shit, but as far
Yeah.
as this basketball thing goes, Kalia, it's yours.
Yeah.
See, and it seems like the right decision.
No, Kalia Copper is very good. Very excited to see her. Like, I mean, I was gonna like break out's not the right word because she's been very good for a couple of years now. But yeah, just two almost 40-point games makes me happy.
Excelling,
Yeah.
because these are career highs. Like, yeah. Remember when the Chicago Sky coach quit in the middle of the season?
Yeah. That's like
Where is?
criminal. He didn't even
Yeah,
have to fucking do that
yeah.
to take an assistant job with the Raptors where like the job didn't start for like another 6 months and he just quit.
Where is he? Is he still on the Raptors staff?
I think so, right?
The Raptors were terrible. And didn't they get finessed in the lottery?
Oh, maybe he's not on the bench with. Oh no, he is. James Wade still is with the Raptors.
Shit. Did he have to go to Drake's house?
I think he's the one that shot Drake's security guard.
Oh fuck.
Did we ever find out what happened with that?
Who shot? Why?
I don't know.
And then Drake went to like Antigua. He went to Turks and Caicos or something.
With Diddy.
Jesus.
I love that Diddy's just posting videos from like a hut somewhere. And
Did he? Man, this shit. I had to throw away all my Godzilla 1998 cups.
should we do a whole Patreon on Diddy?
I mean, it's really it's so painfully obvious when you look back at his career that this dude was like a treacherous R&B demon.
I mean, he essentially was just playing himself and get him to the Greek, right?
Yeah.
And it's like they wrote that role for him for a reason.
Which is crazy. And then somebody who met him and was like, yeah, let's put this guy in a movie.
The mid 2000s was a crazy time where they just were like, let's rehabilitate these maniacs, Mike Tyson and Sean P. Diddy Combs.
It's when kids are like, oh, I want to be like the early 2000s. I'm like, no, you don't. Nigga, this shit was rough.
You don't understand how much power Fred Durst had in the early 2000s. We don't
Y'all
want to go
think it's
back to
funny.
that.
You don't want to go back.
Yeah.
He was calling shots.
He was running a record label and directing movies while making the worst music of all time.
We let a lot of bullshit go at that time. And I don't
Yeah.
think you guys really want to go back there.
No. We can bring the Jinkos back, but we can't fully go back.
Which I think opening the door is a mistake. That's just kind of been my stance. As I see kids with bigger pants, I'm like, you guys don't know where this is headed.
I mean,
once you start wearing soaps, next thing you know, you got a pair of soaps on, and you're at the bar watching your man be foul, do some foul shit with some soap shoes.
It's all Billie Eilish's fault. I'm just kidding. I like Billie Eilish. You know, I worked with Billie Eilish for one day.
Was it when did you write the song about eating pussy?
I wrote several, but she never sang any of them.
She didn't like any of the. You
No.
sent a lot of demos, a lot of reference tracks in.
She was on an episode of a show that I helped make on Super Deluxe called Thrift Hall, hosted by Fat Tony, the rapper.
Okay.
Back when she was like 16 and did not fully blow up yet, but she was a guest on it. She was like so professional, so funny, and I just remember like that's a good kid. Like, and then like a year later, she was like singing the James Bond theme.
Jesus Christ, man!
Yeah,
What the fuck? What?
it was crazy.
Was
Yeah,
this before or after she did the video at the mall?
I don't remember the video at the mall.
Didn't she do a music video where she rented out like a whole mall in the valley?
I think that sounds like Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne did that.
Isn't there a video where she's like skateboarding through a mall?
I mean, I
What
always
just fell
thought
off
there
your
was.
head?
This is the orange juice cap.
Oh.
I had orange juice.
All right. Well, you have the Mavs. I have the Wolves. We'll check back in on our Patreon episode. Should we record one tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get full game reactions tomorrow. Go to patreon.com/airbudspod. I feel like Buster Rhymes being like, "There's only 5 weeks left."
Yeah, look, time's running out, folks. Come say goodbye to the Buds on the Buds au revoir tour.
Should I just keep the feed alive with just every week dropping an hour-long loop of
I mean, and if it's good, if it keeps the bots happy.
I bet if we did the Shabadoo cast and monetized it, we would probably make more than we've made on Airbuds.
And then, I mean, first off, you're right, and I go do it. Whenever Adam Sandler finds out, we'll just give him all the money.
Perfect. All right, Airbuds is ending in a few weeks, but the Shabadoo cast taking over the feed.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Go to patreon.com/Shabadoocast.
Go there now. Instead.
Jamel, do you have anything you want to plug? I know you got Memes and Nightmares premiering in a couple weeks in New York City if you're there.
Yeah, June 12th, and then it's going to be playing a couple more times at the Tribeca Film Festival. So if you're at Tribeca, go and you see a movie called Memes and Nightmares, go see it. Also, right when I get back to LA, June 19th, that's Juneteenth, mixtape, me and Garrick.
You're doing the Juneteenth mixtape?
We're doing a Juneteenth mixtape. No white people allowed. We're kicking all the white people out of the clubhouse. Pull up Wednesday, 10 p.m., Juneteenth.
Well,
for all you like-minded individuals. Hey, Benner, you good? Benner, come.
There is an Angel City game that night.
For real?
And they're having a Juneteenth like celebration.
Oh my God! But it's not at 10, right? I might go to that too.
It's at 7. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'll come. Why don't we carpool?
Sick. We can even take the. We can sort of take the train.
Blackface,
I was considering it. I was considering make you dress like Drake.
If that makes me an ally, I'll do it.
You heard him. Folks. Yeah, listen, come to that and stream my stuff on Spotify. Jamel Johnson. Search Jamel Johnson on Spotify and just listen to something and tell me what you think.
Yeah. Please tell them what you think. And hey, look, go to Shudder or AMC Plus or anywhere you can rent things on VOD. Get Destroy All Neighbors. Why not?
Why the not?
Yeah, I could use 30 cents residuals.
Come on, man. Stamps might come back any day.
Yep. can't wait for stamps to come back.
Dog, I do love stamps. The idea of stamps.
I'm going to become a mail carrier, Jamel.
You don't, actually. I don't want you to have access to nobody's mail.